Welcome everybody. My name is Michael and today we're discussing about changing careers. That is right. We are going full circle from fintech to car sales to TradFi, traditional finance. I am starting a banking position at a local bank here in the next week, the next couple days. This is a tremendous change. For approaching 3 years now, the past 3 years, I've been at a couple of dealerships. Started at Mitsubishi, went to Infinity. There was a brief 2-week period at another Infinity store, but we don't really talk about that. And then I went to Volvo, and Volvo was an amazing experience. I just put in my resignation today. That was it. That was the final day. Fantastic team. Send my goodbyes to everybody, and that was it. It was a wonderful experience. I've learned a lot, especially from car sales. Learned a lot about customer service. Learned a lot about sales. Learned a lot about automotive industry, the service parts, the actual sales side of things at a dealership. And it is pretty cool. But unfortunately, in the wintertime, it's a little less than stable depending on what year you're in. Well, right now, this past year, a lot of the Volvo clients and a lot of dealerships in general, so most people, are a little frustrated with where the economy's at right now. So due to those frustrations, there's less traffic. January and February are traditionally the slowest months. But on top of that, add in what we previously had were higher rates. And yes, now we have crazy low rates, special APR of 3.99, where Toyota's 4.99, and it's lower than treasury rates, and we're giving discounts and everything's great. But even that's not enough to win everybody over, because there's some people who are taking a look at what's going on right now. They know, hey, it's an election year. We've seen some crazy stuff in the markets recently. Let me just hold off at least for another 6 months, another 12 months. Unfortunately, my financial position, well, it's not the best right now. So I'm changing into something that may be a little bit more boring to some people. Finance may not be the most interesting topic to many, but to my audience, well, we've discussed finance, we've discussed personal finance, we've discussed cryptocurrency, and banking are related, but it's kind of the two ends of the spectrum there. And it's going to be an interesting perspective where we've gone from fintech, where it's kind of the wild, wild west days, cryptocurrency. I started with crypto and blockchain back in 2013. The first time I ever had a crypto token, I had no idea what I was doing. And a lot has changed since then. And now we're going into banking, where I will be a complete newbie. I will be a banker where I'll be working on bringing in business and making sure that the business that's currently going into the bank, I'll be helping out with loans and checking accounts and savings. And the end goal is hopefully private wealth, where you're able to become a financial advisor. And or there's different paths. We'll see what works out. Maybe an underwriter. I know automotive. We've sent a lot of loans. At the previous store, I was finance and training, so I got a little taste of that, and I thought that's kind of cool. We did have a couple of offers come through, and I chose something that will be an interesting opportunity for myself. Interesting in the fact that it's a completely new industry to me, but something that I've always had a little bit of a, automotive. I've always been passionate about cars. I've always been curious about finance ever since I was interested in cryptocurrency. It is kind of the more stabler aspect. Crypto is the Wild West days, and it's over here, and yes, it's becoming stabler, but banking has always been traditional, conservative, and yes, and now I'll have a taste of both worlds. So it has been a wonderful experience in car sales. There's been good moments, there's been bad moments. I've learned a lot, great opportunities. This last dealership was absolutely fantastic with the team, with the product I was selling. I fully believed in it. I absolutely love Volvo, and we still will run my cars channel. There's going to be new models coming out, the EX30, EX90. I would love to make some videos regarding those. And that channel will be in full spring. The good thing is now I will have a little bit less hours to work, not a huge amount, but that small change means I'm able to dedicate more towards YouTube, more towards UX, where I'd like to do that freelance in the future on top of, banking. So there's always that second income source. And also with YouTube, my number one thing is hopefully that explodes. And after I finish school, that's the big thing for this year. With school, want to get my degree done this year. We will have tuition reimbursement at this new role. We'll have more PTO days. We'll have a couple great benefits. Health insurance it's going to go down a little bit in terms of the quality. In terms of how much I'm paying, it will go up. Health insurance was great at the dealership. Obviously, I went to their emergency room, paid $163. That was fantastic, out of like a $9,000 bill. So there's certain things I'll miss, but there's a whole world of opportunity now where it's different. I don't know what to expect. I will be in the training period for the first couple of weeks or potentially even months. There's going to be a lot going on. But this is big news. It's exciting. It's a new chapter in my life, and we'll see how everything goes. So I just wanted to update you guys. I'm going into banking. We're going to be a banker. So who knows? Maybe in the future I'll be a financial advisor. There's a lot of roles in banking. There's traditional banking. There's investment banking. Obviously, for investment banking, you have to be like, a master's degree, MBA, and all that. But I don't know. My plan is eventually to go from my bachelor's degree into a graduate program, and I'm sure the bank that I'll be with will really appreciate that. And there's going to be a lot to learn in the future. Maybe I'll do, Series 7, Series 6, Series 63 exams, get licensing. I don't know. There's just a whole new world where I have to learn a lot about it. I will learn a lot. We're going to adapt, and we're going to kill it. We're going to hopefully make some money. It's going to be stable, but there's also going to be commission, paychecks, bonuses quarterly. So that'll be nice on top of that. But yeah, just want to introduce you to it, and then I guess we'll talk more about it in the future. But for now, pretty cool. Thanks for watching. And if you're new or you have been watching this channel for a little bit, check out my cars channel. We still have a lot of Volvo content, like a bunch of Volvo content and some content from the old dealerships as well that I've been saving for forever now. Unfortunately, I did lose some videos when my other phone fried, but we still have probably a couple months worth of content we will be posting. And, I still will have a good relationship with the dealership I left. Maybe, I'll stop by every now and then and film some videos. And plus, my wife's driving a Volvo, my dad's driving a Volvo, my aunt and uncle are driving a Volvo, my cousin's driving a Volvo. I know a lot of people driving Volvos, so we're going to have a lot to talk about. And it's not just Volvo, but I'm a huge car fanatic. So we're going to talk cryptocurrency, personal finance. We're going to go and explore deeper these topics. I'd love to actually have, a greater financial understanding. I think this is a very good thing. So on to new industries, new pastures. I don't know if it's going to be greener, but maybe. We'll see. So I'm very thankful for the opportunities that were presented to me, and that is that. Let me know what you think. If anybody works in the banking industry or finance industry, let me know what I could expect, what I could face as challenges, and that is that. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and take care.